are live, ladies and gentlemen.
Right now?
Yeah.
Ooh.
We are live in the very first episode
Of the newly reinstalled.
the newly installed and processed podcast. I haven't thought of a good name for it yet. I'm thinking...
Are we not calling it Creative and Original?
No, that's my my old brand.
You're rebranding
I'm
yourself.
rebranding myself.
It's a...
Because I couldn't remember the password to get into my old Twitter account, so rebranding, tearing it all down.
Nice.
I'm
It's
thinking conceptual
reboot.
failures. Yeah, it's a reboot. We're rebooting the series.
Conceptual failures?
Yeah, so welcome back to the very first episode of...
Welcome back.
Of Conceptual Failures.
I'm your host, Juju B. Corn Sniffer.
I am also your host, Raccoon Dance Party.
And I'm your third host, Dragon Ball Death Party.
Our real names are Cameron.
I'm Caleb.
And I'm Josh.
And so today's episode is going to be on...
Shovels.
Shovels!
Yay!
We're talking about shovels today.
I just picked a random tab.
All right, that
We
works.
need to workshop our names, first of all.
No, I think we should change the names every episode.
Oh,
I think
It'll be like a
that's good.
psych, like a Sean and Gus.
yeah,
kind
like
of
a
thing.
Sean and Gus kind
Sean
of
and
thing,
Gus,
but
yeah.
we're all Sean and Gus
Banter.
simultaneously, the three of us. All right, so first thing, it's how would you reinvent the shovel? Like,
How do we reinvent it?
yeah, like if someone came up to you and was like, "Hey,
Well-
I've got a shovel here. I want you to make it better." What would you add to it?
That's hard.
That's the thing.
I would add a hot blade. You know how that was a big thing on
a
YouTube.
10,000
A 10,000 degree
knife.
hot glowing shovel.
You like press
Versus-
a button and it like heats
No,
up the.
you press a button on the top and the shovel blade heats
That's
up.
That'd be really cool,
See?
actually.
Digging in the snow, just melt your way through.
You wouldn't even dig it. You just kind of like smack
You
it.
just-
You just like hit the snow. It
You
just disappears.
Impress your
Exactly.
neighbors.
You're just like out in the front lawn, like, oh, there's Josh smacking the snow away.
Or you know that vine of the girl who gets hit by a shovel? Have you guys seen that?
Yeah,
Wait.
wait, they
That's
throw it.
long,
they
yeah, he
throw it,
throws
yeah.
the shovel. Think of
Right
how much
ahead.
more deadly it would be if the shovel was 1,000
burns?
degrees.
It just like slice like.
No, that's
mean-
terrible.
Let's get a little. It would sound like this. Right through your head.
Nice little ASMR.
Yeah.
Add that
you
in
got.
post.
For those of you that like ASMR.
Who doesn't like some good ASMR?
For those of you who don't like ASMR, I apologize severely. All right, what about you, Caleb or Josh? What do you?
To make its function easier.
Just improve the
Everything.
shovel. Just improve it. I don't care.
I'd like to add. This is a more of a presentation modifier rather than a function modifier, but have it so the
Dazzled.
no that would further enhance it, but no. So with the blade, you would have like a, I don't know what to call it, like a, just whenever you would dig it into the ground, it would activate something in the handle, and it would shoot off a little thing of confetti out the back.
So it has,
Congratulations. You
So like a sensor,
So
like
every
a
time
weight.
you like press down on the shovel, like confetti pops out the back.
So essentially, you could just like hold it on the ground and like up and down really fast, and just go. Pew, 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 pew.
So imagine
Wait,
the
can you
movie
demonstrate
holes
that
would be a
more?
lot less
Like-
depressing. Like
Yeah.
they'd be out there digging in the desert, and they'd just be like, boom, coming out of the.
and then someone has to come behind you and shovel up the
Shovel
confetti.
up the confetti.
And if
Just
you got
get,
more
like,
confetti?
normal shovels to like follow behind you and clean up your confetti.
It's just like an endless circle of like these confetti shovels scooping
Shoveling-
up confetti.
It's a paradox.
The confetti shovel paradox.
It's endless. Goes on forever.
Josh, do
That's
you have
so
one?
good. I mean, like, I feel like shovels are just so lame. They're just like I feel like you can like make like a robot. Like you don't have to like lift up the shovel. You just dig it in, and like a robot arm just like flings it behind you. And it just
So
flings it.
you put the shovel in the ground and then it just flips
Yeah.
up like
It
flipping
just-
a pancake.
That caused a lot of problems. It like flips right into your face.
Okay, but you know when you like get your shovel stuck in the ground, when it just smack you into the ground as hard as you can.
Dude, the handle just like
Flings
you.
Pole vault
Fighting it.
yourself.
Holding it back.
You have to have like the strength to like.
Because you know when you like you jump up on a shovel to like
Yeah.
really pound it in the ground, and you just get wham right into the ground.
But I mean, like, think how useful. Like, you didn't. Like, an old lady could shovel some stuff.
An old lady just gets flung into the ground.
Old ladies all across the room flying. The movie Holes, 7 dead with brain trauma.
At least they have a shovel right there. They can just dig the grave.
They could have used those in. It's like, okay, now that we've all come up with like our shovels that are like useful, I want you to pitch to me like a. I don't know if I want like a business pitch for this idea or like business pitch for your idea. Give me the title of your company, give me your product name, and how it's gonna and like why I should buy it. Pitch to everyone why we should buy the shovels. Who wants to go first? Okay, so I'll go first. So I'm thinking for mine. It would be called. What was it? Did the hot glowing knives have a name? Because I'm just gonna try to rip off them.
It's just like 1,000 knife challenge.
I don't think that's what the knife was called.
1,000-degree knife. Was it called this?
It wasn't. It wasn't a product.
It was just like.
Oh, people just heat it up.
People would just take a lighter and hold a knife over it.
Okay, never mind.
It's so metal.
You don't have to do that with these shovels. They come with. It's like a radiator. You know, like it has like the different coils that goes through the shovel.
Ooh.
So, I'm gonna pitch you my idea. So, hi, welcome to like this business meeting. My name's Cameron. I'm gonna be pitching to you my idea for a shovel that I think is gonna revolutionize the world. So we're calling it, ouch, that's a really hot shovel. Be careful. And then in brackets, we're not liable for any flame-related injuries or damage that is caused by the shovel. Close brackets.
So OTARS. Ouch, that's a really hot shovel.
OTARS.
OTARS.
I think I'm just going to stick with the full name.
Okay.
I appreciate your input, though. But, I mean, this is my business. So I think I'll run it as I see fit.
Oh, okay. I like your spunk, kid. Continue.
You got moxie.
You got moxie, kiddo.
You're going places.
You're going places, kiddo. So my shovel will revolutionize the world of digging. Have you ever been digging in the snow and thought to yourself, wow, this is really sucky? Like, you've all shoveled snow, I imagine.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
we live in Siberia
I have
right now. So.
I have my maid do it for me.
Yeah, okay, well, I imagine that she has a really rough time with it as well. Like,
Yes.
yeah, see, you've seen your maid out there struggling in the snow.
She's an old woman.
Oh, have I got the product for you? just you wait.
Wait, you're another businessman and you're in my company and you're like pitching your idea to me.
So with this new shovel, you can dig in any terrain. Like,
Any terrain.
any terrain.
Like
Name a terrain, I'll tell you how you can dig in it.
swamp.
Swamp? Hot swamp. Boil the water. Boils all the water out, then it's just normal dirt. Easy peasy.
Desert.
Desert? Hot sand. It's already hot. Doesn't matter.
Here's
it's
one
easy to
for
shovel
you.
sand.
A giant pile of gunpowder. Solve that puzzle, mister.
Oh yeah, I guess you can't use it like shoveling coal on trains.
You just like
It's on fire!
Magic. Burns the whole train.
Okay, well, I mean, how often are you digging up gunpowder? Let's be honest. Like, I try and be all-inclusive with my product.
We're a very just like you're very what's the word? Niche.
Niche-y?
How's that? It's niche, right?
Yeah, it's niche.
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 Just like you are a very niche product, we are a
Yeah.
very niche company. We deal solely in the transport of gunpowder. Our factories.
So you use coal trains. I imagine it's like there's like a guy smoking on the back of the train. He's like, I've had a really rough day. And he's like, Harold, get back on work. And he like just tosses out a cigarette, hits the gunpowder. The whole train just boom instantly.
Amazing.
So in our factories, we just got piles, simply like piles of just loose gunpowder, just loose.
Have you ever been to those like it's like a yard debris place where they just have like big piles of rock and big piles of like mulch and stuff?
Like a quarry.
Yeah, kind of like a quarry. Yeah, I'm just imagining like an indoor like warehouse that just has heaps of gunpowder. Like
That's what it is. And it just kind of like all the machines that make it are above.
Sparking.
Are in the no, they're in the ceiling, and it just kind of rains down gunpowder.
Falls down.
It's just like snowing gunpowder into these piles.
There's just children swimming in it.
And sometimes, as a businessman, I just go and make a little gunpowder angel.
Lay on the ground.
It ruins my suit, but I got enough money to pay for another one.
Oh, I get home from work. You find gunpowder in all the places that there are gunpowder in.
I eat gunpowder for dinner.
I eat gunpowder at breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I come home to my wife.
She's made of gunpowder. Everything's gunpowder in my house.
My house. I live in the warehouse. I'm so lonely.
My wife is gunpowder. It was all a lie.
I imagine you break down in tears at that point. Just imagine emotionally. I'm standing up there with a clipboard. Like, can I go on now?
Can I leave?
So hot shovel, right? Well, okay.
So now that I'm surprised that you have chosen our company to pitch to,
Well, I
seeing
just
as
kinda-
we deal solely in gunpowder.
I mean, I'm just pitching to whoever will listen. To be honest,
okay.
you are my first choice, though.
Oh, that bumps you up a bit.
So these hot shovels, we only sell them in industrial quantities. Only in like
some big old Costco.
we only sell them in factors of like a 0. So like you can either buy 10, or I guess that's factors of 10. Never mind. 10, 100, 1,000. On and on and on. 10,000. I couldn't remember how to count for a minute there.
Our question.
Yes.
Right here in the
yes.
back.
Yes, you, Mr.
Mr. Jeffeltons.
Mr. Jeffeltons, yes. In the gunpowder stained suit right there. Yes, sir.
That's everyone. Everyone's in the gunpowder stained
I mean,
suit.
besides me.
Well, because
Yeah.
you don't
work-
belong here.
Oh, okay.
So, yes, Mr. Jeffeltons, nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you too.
I forgot my question. What were you just talking
I was
about?
talking about large shipments of shovels.
Oh, are these hot? Or oh wow, these super hot shovels? I already forgot.
Oh wow,
that.
this shovel is very hot.
Oh wow, this shovel's
okay,
very hot.
okay.
Are they always hot?
If you would like them to be, I have 2 different models. We have the, oh wow, that's really hot all the time, and oh wow, that's really hot in parentheses, but you can turn it off if you like.
So, follow-up question.
Yeah.
How would you transport the? Oh wow, this is a really hot shovel all the time.
We put them in water. We freeze them. We put one in the fridge, put it on the back of a truck. Each have their own fridge. Keep them nice and cold.
Also,
Yes.
still me, Mr. Jeffeltons.
Jeffelton.
Did you know? In my extensive shovel research,
Okay.
I have found that the only reason you cannot dig to the center of the earth is because your shovel would melt. It reaches the core, the shovel would melt.
I see.
You've just given me a brilliant business idea.
I already yes.
Oh wow, this shovel is really cold. But you can turn it off if you like.
But you can turn it off. So,
Dig to the center of the earth.
Game changer.
me, Mr.
Innovation that
Jeffelton,
exciting.
Yeah.
I would purchase that product.
You'd purchase my
I
cold
would,
shovel?
I would purchase your cold
I
shovel.
need to make a few phone calls real quick.
Yeah.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, beep, beep.
A question. This is Mr. Jeffelton's maid.
Did you try and pitch me a business a little while ago?
No, I'm just here.
Oh, okay.
Do you have like
She's my maid. She follows me everywhere.
Gotcha. Okay, go on.
She's more like a page. Like a knight has a page.
Oh, okay. A squire.
That's what I
Of
meant.
sorts.
A squire.
Okay, yes.
My name's Susan.
Susan Squire.
Do you happen to have like a? Oh wow, that's a very lukewarm shovel.
Actually, I was just thinking about our product. So I'm going to call up my boys back home and tell them to crank out this new line of shovels. If you buy one lukewarm shovel, we will take a hot shovel, cold shovel, smash them together. We take them, fuse them together through the power of our technology.
Through the power of
Boom,
love.
lukewarm shovel.
I like
just for you.
Just for you,
We only
Mrs.
sell them,
Squire.
and you have to buy each shovel individually, and then we combine them for an additional price. So if you'd like a lukewarm shovel, just like a normal one, you have to buy the hot shovel, the cold shovel, and then pay an additional processing fee for us to combine them.
Thank you, Mrs. Squire. Don't know how you got in here. I told you to wait outside. But thank you for your input.
But yes, I'll get right on that. I'll call up my boys back home and tell them to halt work immediately, flip it 180, go straight to cold shovels. Oh wow, that's a really cold shovel. Trademarked. Right.
I approve. I would
Okay.
buy that product.
All right, I appreciate your business, mate. Are you interested in buying this product?
Yes.
All right, 2 investors. Can I get a
Amen.
hallelujah?
Amen. To the, oh wow, that's a cold shovel.
I love me some shows.
Alrighty, I believe you're next. Do you have a business to pitch to me?
Oh yes. Ladies and gentlemen.
Are we switching roles?
Yeah, I say we.
Yeah,
I
now
can't be the
I'm-
maid. I can't pitch my.
I don't want to play myself anymore. I want to play someone else.
Yeah, now you two are the businessmen
Okay.
that I am pitching to.
All right, I gotta pick a voice for him.
Smoking my cigar.
Yeah, there's a big ol' cigar.
All right.
Shaped like a shovel.
I'm trying to
Shaped
settle
like a shovel.
That's right. Really
It's a
intimidating.
big old blunt.
I'm settling into a shovel blunt. It's like really
product.
skinny and then widens out at the end.
You can scoop up your weed and smoke it too.
Wait.
No business terms.
It's like a,
All businesses are final.
No, it's a pipe that looks like a shovel. Because you know how you would put it in there?
Yeah.
And you in
Bury the evidence.
in the no, not bury the evidence. Because then it would look like a shovel, and so
Yeah.
you'd put it there and you'd smoke it. It'd be a little pipe that looks like a shovel.
I mean, okay.
It would very easily fall out.
I imagine
'cause
you have the
shovel's
shovel like
flat.
the blade in your mouth.
No.
Oh.
No.
That's what I was imagining.
You just eat the.
Well, no. You like put it in the end of like the shovel, and then you just like rest it in your mouth.
Yeah, like you'd put
Because like with a pipe, you have to have a lot of lip strength to hold something up like in your mouth the whole time.
Yeah,
like
the blade would have the stuff on it, and
Okay.
then the pipe part
so
is
kind of like
the
an
handle.
incense burner.
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of, but
Yeah.
it looks like a shovel.
But it looks like a shovel. Okay.
That's a very also closed market. Not very many people are looking for.
Well,
What's their real big
ideas
fans
are
of
running
shovels?
out. We
It's a
live.
competitive world.
Yeah, we live in a competitive.
All right. So yes, go ahead and pitch. I'm gonna settle into my new accent.
Ladies and gentlemen, how often have you been digging a hole and you thought to yourself, this is the worst thing I could possibly be doing? Well, think that no longer. With the brand new and improved Celebration Shovel. With the Celebration Shovel, every hole you dig is a party. Invite your friends over. Invite your neighbors. Invite that weird kid from across the street. He wants to get in on this Celebration Shovel special for a limited time only. But you may be asking, what is a Celebration Shovel? Were you asking that, sir?
Yes.
That's not the voice I wanted to do. That's just how I responded instinctively. I was feeling intimidated, so I had to lower my voice.
So you can assert your dominance over the room?
Yes.
I was thinking that, thank you very much.
thinking that very much.
I want a party shovel.
So, a Celebration Shovel. It's called Celebration Shovel, and the motto is a party in every shovel.
A party in every
A party
hole.
in every pick. That'd be a pickaxe. Dang it.
New product. A party in every hole.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
That's a little. Okay, a party in every shovel. Wait, hold on. Let me. Yeah, party in every shovel.
Okay, party in every shovel.
And what you do is there's a pressure plate. That is what the word I was looking for before. Pressure plate.
Okay.
There's a pressure plate in between the shovel's blade and the handle, so every time you dig it into the ground, a little pop of confetti comes out the end and just makes your life infinitely happier. Infinitely happier. You mocking me, sir? While I'm pitching my life's work to you? I have a master's degree in shovelology.
I own 47 businesses across the continental United States.
Any of them about shovels?
All of them. Every single one is about shovels.
Do you
Do you know my name?
Is it Mr. Shovel?
This is Johnson R. Johnson you're speaking to of Johnson R. Johnson Shovels Emporium.
I'm Johnson R. Johnson Jr. I really like shovels too.
That's my son. Carry on the family tradition.
Wow,
Yes,
that's
Poppy.
sweet.
Too bad your good-for-nothing brother won't do the same.
The brother like pops his head in. He's like, "Hey, Dad."
Arnold, get out of here.
Okay.
We don't like you anymore.
I just want to be loved.
You should have chosen the shovels.
Okay, Dad. I'll go back to.
You buried that with the shovel I gave you. All right, back to you, Mr. Presenter. I'd like to hear your business.
Yeah, sir.
You have the same voice. You're like,
as the maid.
You're like supporting character with high-pitched voice.
That's me.
That's a me.
That is a me. Mario.
Johnson and Johnson.
I was really trying hard not to do the iDubbbz voice. That was the one I wanted to go into. Like,
Wait, what else do I have to?
what? Yeah. What else do you have?
What else?
What else do you have to pitch to me?
Well, another important aspect of the celebration shovel is it comes in a variety of colors. Not only
How many could I buy right now?
you could buy.
I'm sold. How many do you have?
Wait, hold on there. Let's listen to the
I
mayor.
run this business. You shut your mouth, Johnson Jr. I run this town. And by town, I mean a chain of 47 businesses across the continental United States.
Do you have a shovel factory in almost every state?
Only 3 states don't have them.
Because shovels are illegal there.
Shovels are outlawed in California, Kentucky, and Delaware. In that order.
In California, they considered shovels to be more dangerous than any weapon.
In California, you have to get those little hand scoop thingies to dig with.
Like a little plastic.
Like the little plastic. No, like the ones that like they look like Wolverine claws. They like go over your head.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking
They're
about.
trying to dig a
They're like
hole.
the big scoops, and they're like you attach them to your hands. You dig in the sand with
You
them.
kind of just like hit the dirt and it
Yeah.
like
Well,
they're
you
like,
don't hit the dirt. It's like a scoop.
Yeah,
like
you have.
you're
I
like scooping up the dirt with your hands.
I know, but that'd be
He was
super hard.
a special child.
I studied shovels, not Wolverine claw
Hand scoops.
hand
Well,
scoops.
come back when you're as diversified as I am.
I prefer to not listen to your advice.
All right, not the first person.
Arnold paused back in.
Arnold, get out of here. Arnold, go wash the cars.
No, I just needed to ask you something, Dad.
What?
So you know how I like I've been wanting to like
Spit it out, Arnold.
I'm you know how I have like a stutter?
Yeah.
Well, I was just thinking maybe it would help my stutter if I could help you guys pitch.
I hit him with the shovel.
Spit him out, Arnold.
Pitch your ideas to other companies.
Arnold, you know what? I think that's a great idea. I want you to go out to the shovel factory. I have a certain shovel that I'm about to unveil.
Really, sir?
You need to grab one of the special shovels from my office. You know the ones I'm talking about.
These special shovel?
And you need
It's
to go.
lukewarm.
It's one of the classic hot shovels that I've been telling you loads about, son.
I know exactly what you're talking.
I need you to go out
Dad.
into the forest, and I need you to dig it up. It's next to the tallest oak tree in the forest. Measure all of them. Dig down 7 feet. The shovel's there. I want you to unveil that one, okay,
Wait,
Arnold?
wait. You want me to
Arnold,
dig? You want me to dig?
Arnold, are you listening
You want me
to
to
me?
dig a
Yes.
hole
Yes.
with the shovel
Yes.
to get another shovel?
Yes.
How do I get out of the hole?
Arnold, I want you to listen here, son. When I was your age, my father said this same thing to me. He said, now, son, I want you to take this here shovel, and I want you to dig until your arms get tired and until you
My
can't
arms get
breathe
tired
no
very
more.
easily.
Arnold, are you listening to my story,
yes,
son?
Yes, sir.
Listen.
I'm so sorry.
Arnold, my father, John Southern, Arnold, my father told me that sometimes when you're digging, you just gotta keep on digging. And it doesn't matter how low you go, because Arnold, at some point you'll come out on the other side. So Arnold, take one of the cold shovels.
But Dad, you can't.
Arnold,
You can't dig to the
Arnold,
center
listen
of the
to
earth.
me. A man makes his
Your-
own destiny,
Your shovel will
Arnold.
melt, Dad.
Arnold, get one of the cold shovels, dig down, get the shovel, and then that's you proving your loyalty and your worth to me is if you can dig yourself into a hole and if you can get out of that hole.
Okay. Okay,
Okay,
Dad.
I will-
Okay, Dad.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye,
I can do it. I can do it.
Okay, go.
I'm gonna-
right now.
I'm gonna go now.
Arnold, I'm gonna
leaving.
count to 10.
I'm leaving. Dad, I'm leaving.
Arnold, I'm counting to
Dad,
2.
Dad,
1,
I'm leaving. Dad.
2.
I'm gone.
Man, I always hated that guy.
There's no shovels in any trees.
Nice one, Pops.
I think there's some bear traps in the forest. Hopefully that'll get him. All right, back to you, Mr. Presenter. I'd like to hear more about this party shovel.
Oh,
Sorry,
yes. Oh.
sorry, this family business is taking over a little bit. Do you have anything else to say about your shovel? I mean, I'm already interested.
I actually, after having witnessed that whole family debacle, I actually have another shovel that I would like to pitch to you.
Okay,
It's
I'm
called
listening.
the family therapy shovel. It acts as a stand-in therapist where you all just kind of, you get your family together, you all just kind of sit in like the same room, and then you get this shovel, and you draw a little, actually, you can choose to get the whiteboard feature on this shovel, on the blade. You can like draw a little picture of like a face.
Okay.
Or you can have a pre-drawn face if you prefer that. And so you just kind of put the shovel in there, boom, stands right up, and acts as a stand-in therapist.
Where did he get his degree?
The shovel?
Yeah. Every therapist needs his diploma from therapy school.
Son, don't interrupt. That's rude. I'll ask the questions here. Where did that shovel get its degree?
The shovel got its degree from the most prestigious Shovel University.
No, okay, that seems fine by me. I'd like to implement both of these shovels you've pitched in my 47 factories across the continental United States. I'd like to roll them out as soon as you can. So if you'd like to stay afterwards, we can work out a little agreement, all right?
Sounds good.
All righty. Thank you for your time, Mr.
Jeffelton.
Jeffelsons. Wait. Is
Wait
this
a
my
second.
rival businessman, Mr. H.R. Jeffeltons, who lives in Siberia?
He rips off his mask. He reaches under his neck and rips off his mask and goes, "Ha ha! It's been me the whole time."
Pulls out a hot shovel, stabs him in the heart.
Wait, who's stabbing? Who am I getting
I
stabbed?
am. I'm stabbing.
Wait, Johnson Jr.
No, Arnold comes around the corner.
Arnold comes back with the clutch shovel save.
And he just cuts what's his name? Jeffelton. Just slices his head off.
Clean in half like a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Okay.
And then
I like.
and then he says
Spit it out, son.
I just killed him.
good thing you dug that hole. wrap. See it.
And scene.
All right,
Oh,
Josh.
wow.
Do you have a?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't even know what to say. My brain is mush.
That took so long. It wasn't even like a pitch anymore. It was just like an improv. Like
We're just role playing at this point.
I don't know.
Alrighty.
Okay.
What even was your idea, Josh? I don't even remember.
The robotic arm shovel.
Oh,
there.
I think we can just skip that one.
Wait, Dad, wait. I have a good idea, Dad. No.
Yes, son. At least you're not like Arnold, pitching
Dad,
dumb ideas.
I've killed for you.
And you'll kill again if I ask you to, Arnold.
Yes,
Arnold,
sir.
do you hear me?
I say kill, you say which shovel. Yeah.
Don't you dare sass me again, boy.
That was a bad idea anyways for me anyway.
I like. Okay, so your pole vaulting shovel, as I've started calling it, gets implemented in like workplaces as like they start. It becomes like this hip underground movement of like replacing like Olympic sports with like construction ground items.
It's
Like you've got the
construction Olympics.
Yeah, the construction Olympics.
You've got your what are some construction Olympics you've got?
You've got your
You have.
I'm trying to think of actual Olympic
It's like
events.
it's like a traffic cone, but it's
Yeah.
like what's that thing you spin around?
Oh,
a hammer throw.
The hammer throw, but it's with like traffic
Where you
cones.
could throw a sledgehammer. No, that's not as cool. I want to throw traffic cones.
Throw a traffic. Yeah, because those traffic cones with like the weight on them, and then it sticks up like that.
Yeah, I know
So,
which
like,
ones you're talking about.
Whoosh, whoosh, throw 'em
cat
on.
calling has to be one of the events. I feel like that's.
Is that summer or winter Olympics?
Both.
I mean,
You have to be specialized in one or the other.
I
Yeah.
think
'Cause
I
it
think the
changes.
audience should be able to cat call the
Right back?
the construction. No, the audience cat calls like the construction workers the whole time because I
So it's
think
like
the audience
irony.
first, the audience needs to
Irony.
get revenge for
Oh.
being cat called on for years.
The audience, they are also their event that they have is catcalling.
Okay.
And just ongoing.
Okay.
It's just forever.
I want like a panel of like really attractive women who are like the judges and stuff like that. The kind of people who have been catcalled by like
Yeah.
construction workers, and they
And
get
they're
to be the ones who decide the construction workers' like successes and victories. Because that's like
the ultimate, the tables
yeah, the tables
have been
flipped.
tabled.
The tables have become untabled.
the turns have tabled.
The turns have tabled so bad. All right, what about some facts about shovel? I think it's time
Yeah.
to move into
Yeah,
that little segment here.
But boop 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 shovel facts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jazz hands. I'm doing jazz hands, audience.
So,
Oh yeah.
the basic definition: a shovel is a tool for digging, lifting.
It's not a fact. This is a dead.
a
We're
fact.
past, people know what a shovel is.
Yeah,
You don't know what a shovel
oh,
is. Go
oh.
outside. Get out of your cave.
Go outside.
Okay.
Shovels.
Shovels
everywhere.
everywhere. Everything is shovel. Help. I haven't slept in 8 weeks. Everything is shovel.
Everything's a shovel.
If you didn't understand, if you don't know what shovels is, this last hour has been really confusing for me.
You just have no
If you
idea
know what a
you're
shovel
talking
is, what?
Why did you
Probably
click
so
on the
confused.
podcast titled Shovels?
You'd be like, I wonder what this is. Probably very educational and informative. Oh wait, nope, hot garbage. Talking about absolute nonsense.
No, they probably think that those shovels actually exist now.
Well, yeah, well,
probably-
shovels do actually exist now. I think that's a fact we've glossed over. Shovel fact number 1: they exist. I've got a shovel fact
All these
for
facts
you.
are dumb.
I
I have a shovel joke that could be used as a fact.
Okay,
I had some good shovel puns set up for my
Oh,
All
sorry.
right, just sprinkle them in.
Okay.
Drop your
Yeah,
facts now,
drop
or
your
your,
facts.
your joke. Jokes are facts.
The invention of the shovel was groundbreaking.
Wow. You really.
I'm thinking
digging
about
yourself
adding
into
like
a
a little
hole.
drum effect in, like. All right, I've got a few shovel facts. So how many different types of shovels have you guys used? Because like
Like-
I can name like
Snow shovel.
okay.
so you've got like your big
Digging
grain
shovel.
scoop. You've got like your normal rounded shovel. You got your square point shovel. You've got your trenching shovel.
Yep. I've.
Trenching
Those
shovel.
aren't.
It's like the
They're
really
really
skinny
and long.
ones.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's any other shovels.
There's little hand shovels.
Oh yeah, little hand trowels.
Wolverine claw shovels.
For the Wolverine
Those
claw
Those
shovels.
count as shovels though.
What about like the foldable army ones, like that you
Oh yeah,
get
yeah.
when you bring
Or
on
like
camping
the
trips?
avalanche ones that like collapse.
the 8
Oh,
types of
backpacks.
shovels everyone should know?
Okay.
Oh, I'm ready.
Let's. Oh no.
Let those
Let's.
facts down on me. Wait, should we?
You
Is
name
like
a
a
shovel
guess?
and I'll. No, I'm trying to think of how I want to do this.
Yeah, that's true. I
Should
thought you've already
you?
guessed all the shovels.
Yeah.
Digging shovels.
Digging shovels.
Wow.
Is that the first one?
That's the first shovel
Wait,
that you
is that-
should know.
Well,
I mean,
let's quiz ourselves. All right. So we're at 1. I'm at 1 point. It's a competition between you and me, Josh. So you knows more shovels. So I'm at 1
Okay.
point. We each know
Shovel knowledge.
Yeah,
This
so
is
this
a
is-
test of your
This
shovel.
is a shovel trivia section.
Yeah.
shovel trivia.
All right. So 1 point to each of us. We
Yep.
know what a digging shovel is.
Digging
Yes,
shovel.
we do.
Next one.
Trenching shovel.
Oh, we.
Oh, we both know
Yeah,
that
you
one.
just-
2
said that
points.
one.
You gotta hold up fingers,
Oh,
Josh.
yeah,
I gotta
sorry.
be able to count.
Oh yeah.
Drain spades.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I-
If we can describe the shovel to you, that
Okay.
counts.
Is it smaller
Like what?
than?
It's like one of the ones
Like, are
you're
you
supposed
talking
to
about
like
the
scooping out
blade?
the gutters. It's like a really small, like handheld scoop thingy.
You're wrong.
Ooh. Oh, I got
All right.
it.
See if you can get it.
It's like it's strained. It has holes.
No.
It's like man.
It's just a really like skinny kind
That's
of
what I
blade.
said.
No, it's not.
I said skinny blade.
Oh, yeah,
like,
skinny
hand.
blade, but not handheld.
Okay.
That's like a big
well, you
old.
hold it in your
That's a
hand.
big old
Okay.
boy.
All right, we're at 2 points each, 2 out of 3. All right, next shovel.
Scoop shovels.
That's like a
Uh,
big grain scoop shovel. You
yeah.
use it for like scooping
like almost
snow.
like snow.
Yeah, it's that they look like snow. They're snow shovels.
Okay,
That's what
awesome. 3 points.
Scrapers.
They're not. They're flat. They're completely
They got
flat.
yeah, they got
They're
a
completely
flat
flat.
blade.
They
that
aren't.
use-
That was me. I said it first.
Yeah, you
It's,
get-
it's
you
not,
get-
it's not a
flat.
competition.
It's not a competition as
As
you
we're all
take
doing-
points.
No. It's, not a
It's
competition.
not speed. You're
It's
right.
not speed.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just who knows the shovels.
Yeah, this was
scraper,
scraper. They're
I
just
know,
like
I know what a scraper looks
they're
like.
like
Don't
totally-
patronize me.
totally fun.
I used one at work.
I'm versed in
I
my
would-
shovel.
I would scrape
Shovelology.
granola bits off the floor.
That's so sad.
What?
Well,
Just-
not really. I mean, that was my
I guess
whole
it's not-
job.
I
Like,
don't know why I thought that was that sad.
I just had an image of like a Cinderella kind of thing, and like your family forced you to like
Scrape
you had-
granola
you had,
off
like,
the floor.
they just like throw granola on the ground and like step on
like,
it.
pick it up, Cameron. I'm like,
and then they make you eat it for breakfast.
Oh.
When you're
They make you collect it and eat it.
oh,
That's a sad life you
that
live.
is such a sad life. Alrighty, what's the next shovel?
This
Wait,
podcast really.
was that 4
This
points?
podcast really
I don't know.
digging
What
itself in
shovel
a
are we
hole.
on?
Am I right? Am I right?
Ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, are we at
Here's
4?
another one. I don't know.
This is the 5th shovel?
I don't know.
I think we
I-
are at 4 points.
I don't really.
We were both at 4.
4 points.
But this is the 6th shovel because we missed one. It
Edgers.
doesn't really matter. Edger.
Ed-
Next
Edgers?
shovel is an edger.
I'm trying to think of what this is.
I feel like it's also. It has like a saw blade on one side of the shovel.
It's a weed whacker shovel.
Edgers are a highly specialized offshoot of shovel and bear little resemblance to their
Oh,
predecessors.
well, you said-
Okay,
told me that
no, is that like a
beforehand.
little like a hula ho looking thing?
A hula hoop.
What?
A hula ho? Do you know what that is?
No.
No.
It looks like a rectangle
Oh, yeah,
with a
yeah,
long
yeah,
stick
yeah.
used to like scrape stuff off.
No, it doesn't look like that.
All right, just pull up give us the
Yeah.
picture. Let's.
It's like a
See,
half
what the
circle.
heck?
It's like a pizza cutter.
Alright,
It's
I'm
like
gonna
really
it's a-
wide.
It's
You
half
use that
a-
for a giant pizza.
half a pizza.
You just like kind of roll it
You just
across.
have to like. Okay, here's a fantasy I've always had. I've always wanted to cut a pizza with
Wait.
like a long sword.
These tools are used to slice through shallow turf like hot pizza.
Hey!
No way.
That's what it says.
That's
No,
so cool.
what I did, guys.
They're
I
literally
swear,
pizza
I didn't
cutters.
read the whatever.
No, but can you
website
imagine
it is.
like
But then
getting
it-
like a like I meant it's like a big pizza too, like because you know
like
broadswords.
a world record pizza.
No, not that big, but I'm
It's
imagining
like
like
a big pizza.
like a meter-sized pizza.
A decent-
Yeah.
A big pizza.
pizza.
And you take your broadsword and you and like
it.
slam it in half, and then you have to rotate the pizza on the little tray, and then
That really works up an appetite.
yeah,
Perfect.
and then you eat your pizza. All right, next one.
Post hole diggers.
Oh, I know what that is. It's the one you like clamp into the ground and then you like, and then lift
Oh
up.
yeah.
Did you know what that one was
Yeah, I
before I
do.
said it?
Yeah, that's what.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
You got it. You
I
got it.
I trust.
Those are. I feel like those like just like awkward scissors, you know?
They're so awkward to lift up too. It's like, because like these muscles you don't use very much to like open up your chest.
Yeah.
At least I do.
What are those? Are your?
That'd be your back muscles. That'd be your quadriceps.
Yeah, sure.
Audience, just to give you an image, we're all
crowded around the microphone, opening our arms,
opening and closing,
like we're doing invisible symbols.
Wait, no, it's quadriceps. That's your thighs. Deltoid, shoulder.
Traps.
Traps.
I want to say traps,
No,
but
but
I don't know anything about
trapezoid.
muscles.
It's traps, anyways,
Traps is
unimportant.
back muscles. I don't. Moving on. Anatomy.
Oh, yep.
all of
They're
them?
your traps. They're your traps.
Haha,
Like
I was right.
Stop. You just looked.
I'm
You just
sorry.
looked at it.
You looked.
I felt
Trowels
it was
and soil
that's
scoops.
the
we
easy
know
one.
what those
Yeah.
are.
And it considers ice cream scoopers.
An
No,
ice cream
that's not
scooper.
a shovel.
It's a shovel. An ice cream scooper is a shovel.
It
My-
considers that, yeah.
My game has just been changed. My mind is blown.
Oh, that's it.
That's
all.
another good use for the hot shovel.
Ice
Ice,
cream.
a
But it
giant
would
thing of ice cream.
Oh, because if it's like
Because it's like
frozen.
rock hard. You just like scoop it up. pop
It
in.
melts by the time you.
I mean, it's not that
you
hot.
just have to like drink it out of it.
I feel like
boiling.
I feel like that shovel should have a dial. Like you can like go all the way to
But yeah,
cold,
it's
and
no,
you can
it's
go
got a
all the
little
way
knob
yeah.
on the back. You can go. I want it a medium hot,
I want it
Okay.
boiling lava.
and I want it
You should
hot
just.
enough to melt.
Hot enough to melt human flesh.
Oh, I don't think
This episode's gotten really dark.
This episode got dark when freaking Arnold caved into dude's head with a shovel.
No, he didn't cave in his head. He sliced
his head clean in two with a
Sliced.
shovel.
Was Jeffelton's.
The Jeffertons. Alrighty.
The big
Movies about
Jeffertons.
shovels.
Holes.
Holes. That's like an
Holes is the
obvious.
only
Holes
one
is
I
such
can
a good
think of.
movie.
Holes is a good movie.
I haven't seen it in so long.
I haven't either, but I just idolize Shia LaBeouf.
Next podcast, it's a recording of us watching Holes.
No audio.
Commentating.
We can't put it on there because we'll get copyright strikes.
Okay, that's
but
fine.
Well,
It's just,
We'll
it's just
just,
us.
it'll just be us listening to Holes and occasionally chuckling.
You you turn on Holes at the same time. He'll play at the same time.
Yeah, it'll be like
and
we're
like-
there watching
yeah.
with you. You put on
I
your
mean-
headphones. Holes is in there. We're in there. You can close your eyes. No, you can't. You can watch the movie.
So there's a 2000.
All of our adoring fans, you know, all of them.
All of
do a
our
live stream of us watching Holes. So there's a 2006 mystery short film,
Okay.
15 minutes long, called The Shovel.
Ooh, we
A man sees his neighbor digging a hole in the middle of the night and discovers far more than he expected.
Oh no.
I feel like
Well, aren't there movies where they've dug up? Okay, movies where they've dug up stuff. Indiana Jones.
Yeah, like-
there's like a whole like 10-minute scene of just shovels.
Yeah. No. Raiders of the Lost Ark when they're
Yeah,
in the desert
yeah,
in Cairo
yeah.
digging up the.
I love that. That's such
I
a good
just
movie.
rewatched all those movies like a
Oh,
week
those are
ago. I
so
went on
good.
Indiana Jones binge, and then I was like, I saw that they had the fourth one on there too, and I was like, do I watch it or not? 'Cause
Wait, have
the-
you seen it?
No, the fourth one's I've seen it. It's just garbage.
Yeah, it is.
Like it's the worst
Oh, they had
Indiana
it right
Jones
at the end of
movie,
it.
but it does have Shia LaBeouf in it, so that's a plus.
Yeah, that's a. Okay, so I just Googled movies with shovels,
Yeah.
and it came up with this. Hold on, you can't look at it yet.
Yeah. Don't look at the list.
It
Stop
just came.
cheating.
It just came up with this list, and there's this one. And it's called "When Nature Calls," and it's 1985. And it's quite possibly the greatest poster I've ever seen
All right.
in my life.
I'm ready. Okay, show it,
So
please.
I'm ready to see this.
it's called "When Nature Calls."
When nature calls.
post
I-
this on our website.
Oh
What
my
the-
goodness, this is amazing.
It's
Okay.
for the listeners.
Paint a
it's-
word.
That's the
I'll
thumbnail.
paint you a word picture.
That's the thumbnail.
That's the okay. We'll put it as the thumbnail of this podcast. But
And that's a fact.
it's boy de facto. It's a bear wearing
Looks
a
like Smokey the Bear.
looks like Smokey the
But
Bear
he's
wearing
like a Mexi
wearing
stash.
a white. Yeah, he has a mustache.
I wanna see
He
this
has a
picture.
mustache.
No, okay.
Wearing
what?
wearing a white collared shirt, like holding a woman in a bright red dress in his arms,
Scandalous.
and behind them are just like the fires of passion.
All right.
Like it's like
It's
a
like-
Smokey Bear. Like
It's like a humanoid bear just cradling this like dead, asleep.
it's Smokey's backstory. That's his dad and his mom.
This is
Oh no! But why is his dad like humanoid?
genetics. Man, I don't know.
And-
I'm gonna help with the word picture. Imagine like a really greasy, like a greasy, like old love story where the lady, like this. I'm talking about like 50s, 60s here,
And
where he's kind of like greasy, slicked back black
like he
hair.
has
He's
hair.
got like
the
Yeah, no,
bear.
the bear has,
the
like-
bear
has, like, fur.
He's
Like-
covered in fur, but then he
he's
has
got like a toupee on.
Like
he has,
like greaser hair.
human
like,
hair.
like greasy, slicked back
like
hair.
a human has
He's
hair.
got like a really thin, wiry, like French-looking mustache.
His eyebrows are
His eyebrows are
go
off the
all
charts.
the way down
His
They touch
eyes-
his
to
hair.
his eye, like the corner of his eye.
His eyebrows are thicker than I am.
Good one.
Yeah.
And at least,
Wait,
fortunately,
what's that down on the?
Academy Award wiener, and it's a hot dog that looks like an Oscar.
What the heck? How do you win one of these? I would like one.
Fortunately, it's a comedy.
Okay.
If this were like a serious
Serious?
film,
I wanna watch this,
that
guys.
would make it even better
should
if it
watch
was a
this.
serious film.
All right, we might watch this
But-
afterwards. All right,
Yeah.
are there any other good?
It's rated R.
No way.
It's rated R.
Where does it say?
Right there.
Oh, it does.
Wait, check.
It's rated R.
Check it out on IMDb. I
It
want to
is.
know what.
That's what I'm on.
Oh, go to the like
When
the.
construction worker Greg becomes fed up with his foreman and the city life, he takes his wife and kids on a wilderness adventure, and she falls in love with a bear. That's not what it says. That's just what I'm saying.
That's what we're inferring.
yeah.
Check out the.
What the
who's-
heck?
I don't know any.
I don't know
of
any
these
of these people.
Yeah, the cast is Greg Van Waspish, feeling that there's more.
Oh no! Don't spoil the movie. I just want to know why it's rated R. Go down to like
yeah.
the parents' guide.
Parents Guide. Okay, here we go. Oh, no one. It just knows that it's rated R, but no one has put
No,
why.
okay, no one knows why it's rated R. They just rated it R. They're
It's
like,
for that nasty mustache hair combo.
they're like that hair is
No
a sin.
child. No child.
No child should have to endure this face caterpillar.
no child could bear that.
Good
guys.
one.
Could
I'm
bear
gonna kill
the bear
myself.
hair.
Okay.
I don't know why that's specifically under movies with shovels, but that's just what came up.
Can you guys think of any good movies about shovels? Pitch me one like 30 seconds if you got it. Anyone?
Come up with a movie about
Yeah,
it.
just like a
can do it,
movie,
I can do
like
it.
a movie featuring shovels.
Have you you know that like it's like a French film about the tire that goes around and kills people?
What?
It's like Robert the Tire.
No, I've never heard of that.
Yep, it's a sentient tire. It's called Rubber. Is it French? It's rated R. A sentient tire rolls through the desert using the power of its mind to make
That is-
small animals and human heads explode. So if I were to make a movie about a shovel, it'd be like a sentient shovel, a sentient hot shovel.
There we
To
go.
murder.
Except no,
The shovel doesn't
It's-
hit the murder
it's-
and then he blows up heads.
its only power is it lays in front of you while you're walking and you step on it and it hits you in the face.
it flies up, smacks you in the face, and you die.
like
Doesn't it happen in
yeah,
Home Alone?
yeah, Home Alone. Oh,
Yeah.
they're rakes though.
Oh, they're rakes. Never mind. I feel like a shovel doesn't have that
Yeah,
same
yeah, it
angle
doesn't have
of
the
the
same.
blade.
This
Like,
is like a really.
you step on a
angle.
shovel, it's just uncomfortable.
It's like goes up a little
You
bit.
might like twist your ankle a little bit when you spin. Any
Yeah.
other movies?
His name's Robert the
There's
Tire.
there has to be.
There has to
I
be
feel
other
like
shovel movies.
shovels are almost so common. There has to be shovels.
Yeah,
like
I
every
feel like they're
movie.
just. Are there any horror
there
movies
a-
where a guy uses a shovel to kill someone? Do they use? I've never seen The Walking Dead, but that seems like the kind of show that he's going to hit someone with a shovel.
Yeah.
I bet at least a handful of times.
shovel.
There's
Yeah.
a couple zombies with shovels.
Shovel kill comp. No, that's probably not good.
Shovel kill compilation.
That's probably not a good thing to look up. I'm thinking of that Vine that's like.
Yeah.
I already mentioned that though. What else? I don't know. I can't really.
I think it's just such a common thing.
Yeah, no, it's like so common that like.
It's
I think a
stand
shovel's
out.
like the most stereotypical of all the tools. Like,
That's very true.
if someone's like, "Hey, think of a tool," you're like, "A shovel,"
Or like
or
a
like a
hammer.
hammer.
or a hammer.
I feel like a shovel's like the in between. I don't know.
Shovel's like the most out. Like someone's like, come up with an outdoor. Like think of an outdoor.
An outdoor
tool.
tool. You're right.
shovel.
Shovels are outdoor. Hammers are indoor. You feel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like dogs.
Yeah. What? Oh. I was like, wait. I'm like, which one are dogs? Inside or outside?
New invention.
New invention.
Okay.
All right, I'm excited. It has to do with animals. And
So it's strapped. it's like a robot arm that you strap to your dog, and after it poops, it scoops it up with a shovel. And then,
what does it do with it?
I mean, it throws it away.
Where? That it's attached to the dog. The dog has to wait for the dog to go to a trash can.
Okay, it just
Just
flings it to your neighbor's
Kobe.
yard. Think how awesome that'd be. Your
So-
dog walks around with a robot arm, which like licks around.
I lived where I lived right on the edge of a forest, and it dropped off in my backyard. So whenever we had to like clean up after our dog, we would just take it and just like catapult it into the forest. And yeah. And so I mean it's from dust to dust, back to nature.
Yeah.
It's the cycle of things.
Yeah, that's really gross. I looked up death by shovel in movies,
Okay.
and this article came up: 10 greatest horror movie deaths by gardening tools. That's
Okay.
a gross. There's some gross pictures.
There's
on
some
here.
gross images. All right,
But
we won't
there's-
post any of those images then.
Yeah, the movie.
On our fan page.
The only one that has like about a shovel, it's like My Bloody Valentine. I've never heard of that.
Never heard of that.
But
I've
this
heard of
girl-
it. I've never seen it.
This
I
girl.
don't like horror. So.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either.
What
But
about you, Josh? No.
you a horror boy?
Smash or pass on horror films?
Like,
Just general
Pass.
horror, like pass.
I don't know. Like, I wouldn't go to the theater just to watch a horror movie. That seems
Yeah,
dumb.
no, I wouldn't go to the theater to watch
Like,
one. It's the
sure,
kind
I'll
of-
watch one.
The scariest movie I've seen is The Ring,
That is very
and that's
scary.
not even scary.
I'm trying to think of the scariest movie I've watched recently. I think the scariest movie I've ever watched was probably not that scary in retrospect, but it was scary at the time for me, and I've never gone back to correct myself. I think it's I don't remember which of it's in like the Alien movie saga or whatever. My dad was watching it.
Is it Prometheus?
No. It's
Prometheus
like one of the old ones. I think
Oh,
it
okay.
has like Ridley Scott. I
Yeah,
think it's
yeah.
is that just Aliens or is that Alien versus Predator?
Predator?
No,
There's a bunch of
that's
Predator
Aliens.
things.
It's like
Yeah,
Aliens,
so-
Predator versus Aliens.
It's Aliens.
Some,
It's
hot
on the
mess.
Aliens
They had a
universe.
crossover thing with Predator.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't the
Um,
one where like they like clone her and stuff?
I walked down for like 10 minutes of the
That's
movie.
spooky.
So I watched like 10 minutes of the movie, and what I saw were these little creatures they look like two hands stuck together.
Yeah.
The face
suckers.
huggers?
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that scared me so bad.
Yeah,
like
freaky.
they would crawl around and they jump up on people's faces
But hu-
and look like hands clamping down over your face. And I was like, no, thank you. They put a tube
Yeah.
down your throat, lay an egg in you.
Yeah.
And then
And then it bursts out of your
it
chest.
bursts out your chest.
Ah.
Here's a fact.
No, thank you.
Here's a fact.
Okay.
In
fact.
here's just a movie fact, not a shovel fact.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
All right.
in the movie Alien,
Still starts with an
when
S.
when the chest burster bursts out of the guy's chest,
Yeah.
as they do,
Yeah.
the
Cleverly
the
named.
cast didn't know that was going to happen in the script. In the script, they're just around the table with the guy, and then the script says the alien appears, and then they were filming it, and it just like exploded out of his chest.
amazing.
Like the only
That movie has such good practical effects. Oh, I love that's just such.
I love a good movie with practical effects.
Mm.
Like
CGI is.
Like CGI is good and stuff like that. Like
But
it went
there's a
through a phase
point.
where CGI was like really cringy and
Yeah.
bad, like early 2000s and stuff like that, because they were still perfecting it.
I
Like,
watched Sky High the other day.
oh,
Sky High
my
is so
goodness.
bad. Oh,
Sky High.
Was there a shovel in Sky High?
Wait, I'm trying to think. I think there is.
I
The bus driver has a shovel and he hits someone with it.
Does he hit?
No, it's a broom.
Oh, it is.
I want it to be a shovel.
Oh,
Close.
Head
so
canon,
good.
it's a shovel.
We're changing the story.
I'm gonna go home and write some Sky High fan fiction where it's a shovel.
Everything's exactly
Everything's the same, but he has a shovel.
It's like an alternate universe.
the Sky High
AU
extended universe.
AU Sky High, where everything's the same except Ron Wilson hits the guy with the shovel instead of a broom.
He's a groundskeeper instead of a bus driver.
There you go. Do they have shovels in Harry Potter? I feel like they do. I feel like Hagrid probably hit someone with a shovel.
They have-
at some
they have
point.
hand shovels?
Like maybe not in the movies or books, but I feel like Hagrid's the kind of guy who just hits someone with a shovel.
Just smacks him.
They-
Like no, like a student's misbehaving, he kind of gives him like a smack on the bum with a shovel, like not too hard, but hard enough to reprimand.
He's also giant, so that would freaking hurt no matter how hard.
I mean,
you
he
know.
does it softly.
That's true. He's a gentle giant.
Yeah.
I mean, in the when they go to the herbology class,
Oh,
they use
yeah.
little hand shovels.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, good point. What were we saying before?
Yeah, we were talking. And
I
then
was
we got
talking about
distracted.
something, and then you rudely interrupted. No, I'm just
With
kidding.
Alien?
Horror movies.
We were talking about practical effects. That's
Oh,
what
practical
yeah, yeah.
effects.
I just watched I've been on like an 80s movie binge recently.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
80s
you
are-
told me.
I watched Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
That's a good
That's
movie.
a good movie.
I watched that for the 1st
I'm
time
sitting
a little
forever.
bit ago.
That's really funny.
It was super good. But like
Keanu.
they have like really good effects in that movie, like for the time and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. It's
Yeah.
just a funny movie.
Yeah, it's just like you can't take it seriously.
Yeah, no, you can't.
It's just a
But
goofy,
it's so good.
a little goof.
What's some other good practical effect movies?
I mean the old Star Wars movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's all like models and
Yeah, Empire. I was working on this project a little bit ago. I edited some of the. I took the Battle of Hoth and I made it into a little bit of a music video.
No.
It's to Hold the Line by Toto, another classic 80s song. But so it's got like all the rebels and stuff like that, but like the walkers and stuff like that, and like I'm a very large Star Wars nerd, as you guys are well aware
Yes.
of. Like, and like I've watched like all the bonus features that came, because like I have all the 6 Star Wars movies in like a big set.
Yeah.
And so it comes with like this like 3-hour documentary on how they made the movies and stuff like that, and it's super good. And there they go about how they do all the practical effects and stuff like that. And
That's cool.
Yeah. I have so much respect for like old timey like when they had to like stop animation.
yeah,
Like King Kong is such
Oh
a cool
my
movie to
goodness,
watch.
Yeah.
So
See, the thing is, like, they take some old movies like that and they reboot them now, and they don't turn out as good. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Like the King Kong. Not
I haven't
not like
King Kong Skull Island.
not that
or-
one. Like
Oh.
the one with Jack Black.
What?
Which one is
There's
that?
a King Kong movie with Jack
Oh, yeah,
Black.
yeah, yeah.
It's so
He's-
okay. It's
Jack Black's the director of a movie or
he's
whatever.
like one of the main characters in it, and like
Except he's
But,
not
like,
that funny.
no, it's a
It's
it's a
serious.
serious movie, but because it's Jack Black, it's funny. Like all his lines are like dead serious, said by any other person, you would take them like seriously. But because it's Jack Black, you're just like,
You're like, I
everything
can't
you
take
say
you
is funny.
seriously, Jack
You're just
Black.
like a funny dude.
That's so good. Jack Black. I don't know. I'm conflicted about Jack Black. He's kind of a funny guy, but I feel like he's not as funny as I'd like.
I saw him in. Have you seen Tropic Thunder?
Oh, is that
I've
that
seen
one
part
with
of it.
It's like the
Robert Downey Jr. and Ben Stiller.
yeah, and they're like, oh, it's a Vietnam movie.
Yeah.
but
Oh,
it's
I wanted to
actually-
watch that so bad.
I've never
I've-
seen it all the way through.
I've heard it was really funny, and I watched it and I was kind of disappointed.
Oh, really?
The funniest part was just Robert Downey Jr. being a black man. Like,
What?
like
I forgot.
I forgot that happened.
his character is Australian, blonde hair, blue eyes, and then his character undergoes surgery to have dark skin.
Oh, so he just does blackface.
So he does blackface,
Oh my
but it's like
goodness.
it's like surgical blackface,
Oh.
and like that was really funny because one of the other characters, what's his name? Oh, it's Al Pacino. That's his name, but it's
Oh, no.
he's a rapper. It's ALPA, Alpa Chino,
I mean, that's a cool like
not Al Pacino.
Al Pacino.
Alpa Chino.
Chino.
And so he's black, and so there's some funny jokes about that because Robert Downey Jr. is not.
Oh,
But
man.
like just the overall, I was kind of disappointed. Jack Black's just on like cocaine the whole movie.
That's so funny.
Like yeah, his character's like addicted to cocaine.
Okay, let's go over like reboots of old movies and stuff like that have done. Like, okay, how do you guys feel about the rebooting Star Wars? Like, are you guys for or against that? Like, how do you guys feel?
I mean, you can't be against that. Like, they're so good. Like, they're
Yeah.
good, but like, I mean, like, out of
They
But-
don't size up to like the original
No way.
trilogy, but like they definitely beat the prequels.
oh wait, can I do a side note? Really?
Yeah,
Can
go
we
for it.
talk about changing the original Star Wars and the Blu-ray editions?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Are
that
you-
bugs me.
it
I'm
makes you
so
mad?
against that.
yeah.
Like, they changed so much that was like so just normal or just fine, and they added
and they
stupid
added
stuff.
stuff. Yeah, no, I agree. Like, I have the copies of all of them on VHS. Like, the
Yeah.
old
Oh,
Oh,
ones.
wow.
there's so
but I
much
need
like.
a VHS player to watch them on. Like, this is before like all the special cuts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So this is like raw, like
the raw
the
footage.
raw footage.
Coming at you, raw.
And like, I don't know. It feels more like wholesome to watch. Like, it doesn't feel
Yeah.
tampered with.
Mhm.
So
I'm-
yeah, no, I agree.
I feel like with it's like a masterpiece. Like I feel like that's like even though it's a movie, that's still like his like art. Like that's what he
Yeah,
made.
no, that's
George
what-
Lucas
And like
wanted.
it doesn't make any sense, even if it's him changing it, to go back and change
Yeah.
the movie and release it as different. I don't know.
No,
That
I
always
agree.
spoke to me.
Like, I really like the production quality we have now. Obviously, like Rogue One, absolutely breathtaking.
Oh,
Like,
amazing.
the visual effects and stuff like that, and like the new Blade Runner, like
Yeah.
the
That was
visual
so
effects
good.
in that too.
So amazing.
So amazing.
Was there a shovel in Blade Runner?
Wait.
They dug up.
A
They-
digging crew.
Yeah,
It didn't,
the
it didn't
digging-
ever
but it was like a
show.
laser mark. Like it was like a clean, pristine cut. It wasn't like, oh, we're digging with a shovel. It's like
Yeah.
cutting with laser beams.
Yeah.
So the idea, the idea,
the concept
of
of a shovel's there. I think on that note, we're gonna end this episode. On
Thanks for that movie tangent.
the movie tangent that
Sorry,
lasted
sorry,
as long as our fantasies about this dysfunctional shovel dynasty.
The dysfunctional
The
shovel.
Dynasty
That's the name of
Shovel.
this episode. The dysfunctional shovel dynasty.
Alrighty.
Signing off. I'm your host, Jujubee Corn Sniffer.
I've already forgotten my
Your raccoon,
raccoon
dance party.
That's today's
Dragon scales, spiky boy.
Dragon Scales Spiky Boys.
Signing off.
Signing off.
Catch you later.
Signing off.
Catch you on.
Signing off. And
Signing
off.
Signing off.
We're just gonna keep saying signing off.
I want to say the last signing off. It's my podcast.
Okay, go ahead.
Signing off. And I'm going to edit it there so none of you can change it.
Signing
Signing
off.
off.
It wasn't recorded.
Ah.
I'm just kidding.